We're doing it. We're rolling.
What's up?
What's up, Benji? Hey.
Feeling good.
Good, yeah. It's Tuesday, April 29th. You're feeling good?
We win again, dude.
It's amazing. White hot.
Something we're cooking something up here.
White hot. Well, I mean, it's I think you've described it well so far. We're not overthinking it. We're picking good teams to win, lesser teams not to. We're not asking for miracles here.
I
Let's
think because we're forcing one game on ourselves. Have you ever heard that consumer psychology thing where they're like, if you go to a market and there's 100 mustards to choose from, you're less likely to buy mustard than if you have three mustards to choose from? So maybe we've tapped into something psychologically where we're not looking at this giant sports book. What do we do? We're just
right.
like, no, this is these are your choices. What's the best choice here? Pick the best choice.
I'm someone as an artist, I like limitations, genuinely. If you
Yeah,
tell me, here's a blank canvas, do whatever you want. Here's $1 billion, do whatever you want. It's hard to make some decisions. Tell me I
yeah,
got nothing to work with here. Something will happen.
yeah, yeah. And I think also because we've both worked in, TV or whatever, when you have a smaller budget and you know what well, this is our only choice. And
That's
then you
right.
do it. You're not second guessing. Should I have done this? It's like, no, I didn't have a choice. We didn't have the
Right.
budget or we didn't have the time. And these were our choices. And here we are. Let's make the
Right.
best of it.
Let's make the best of it. We made the best of it today. Bryce Miller showed up, beat the Angels 5-3. Our run line decision cashed. That's $12.50 from a $10 bet. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
tomorrow we're being gifted with another non-decision. The Brewers are playing the Chicago White Sox in Chicago.
Yes. It's a Midwest matchup. I'm a fan of both of these pitchers. Tobias Myers, I'm pretty sure this is his second start of the year because he's been hurt. But he put
Okay. Yeah.
together a pretty decent year last year. I'm also a big fan of Shane Smith. I think he's really good. I think he's gonna probably be. Unfortunately, I like the White Sox too.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see them build, but I think unfortunately he's probably gonna be trade bait. Um, but I
I
think he's
mean,
really good.
he seems to
This
be
is
very good.
Yeah, this is a tougher bet for me. Like
Hmm.
when I think about yesterday's bet, um, with I'm blanking. With the Angels and
The
the
Angels and the
Mariners.
Mariners. Hmm.
Yeah, I felt like they're similar teams in terms of how confident I was with them, but with the run line and the advantage with Bryce Miller, I don't know, that seemed more obvious. And obviously now that I won, I can say that. The trouble with this is I believe Tobias Myers is tricky because I think he's a very good pitcher who had his first start and he was kind of just okay. And it's hard to gauge what kind of momentum someone has when they're getting going,
Sure. Sure.
Because there's a good chance he plays tomorrow and he's, loose and hit his stride, or maybe he's not there yet. I don't know. It's very tricky with a guy who's been hurt and is on his second start. Um,
Not a big sample size. Not a lot to go off of. It's true. It's very, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, and there's
Hmm.
not even like spring training or
Right.
it's extra tricky. But then again, he's going against the White Sox that are soft. But I do think Smith is really good this season after 27 innings. He's got a .95 whip. That's really good.
That's
He's got
incredible.
he's got 22 Ks. His last start was good. He went 5 innings, no earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits, 1 walk. Like
Who they
he's
play? Who
pretty
they who do you,
good.
who do you play? Who do you beat on that game? Did you see?
Minnesota, which is
Okay.
whatever,
And
but
was it in Chicago or was it in Minnesota? Do you know?
it was in Minnesota.
Okay. I know. Okay. All fact like, you know, White Sox Park is a strange place to pay right now. So
In
yeah.
his last 5 starts, he hasn't let up more than 3 runs.
I will tell you that tomorrow's game, I would be willing to wager will feel like a Milwaukee Brewers game more than a White Sox game.
Oh, because because
Yeah, I
it's the
mean, for
Midwest.
for what it's worth, I mean, it's 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute drive. The Brewers are good. The White Sox don't sell out. The White Sox don't sell well. It won't even be a. I'm just saying it's going to feel. I think it'll feel pretty even. I mean, it's still early on, and that's neither here nor there. And actually, I think it helps. Like, I don't think it's cool to pitch in like this empty, cavernous ballpark where nobody gives a shit. I think it'll be good to have some fans. I think probably Shane Smith did better pitching in Minnesota than he would in Chicago.
This is a tough bet for me. I
But
want you to go first.
okay. Yeah, I'm struggling too because if I looked at it without seeing the pictures, it would be Milwaukee no matter what. Okay. I like Milwaukee. Milwaukee's winning. Milwaukee won today, 7-2. I like Milwaukee. I don't think the White Sox can hit. Shane Smith is the one pitcher who I'm interested in backing, especially with those numbers you're saying, and you're getting a plus price on Shane Smith. So the one other thing I was thinking about, I like Tobias Myers and I like Shane Smith. Maybe I consider the under. 7.5 is really low. 7.5 makes me nervous. 7.5 makes me nervous because I just think the Brewers' offense is good. But Shane Smith has not given up that many runs all year, so he's not giving up more than. So I'm really stuck, and I like that we've been winning. I think what I'm gonna do, dude, talking it out loud, is I'm gonna do the 1.5 run. I'm gonna do run line Brewers -1.5 at +110. $10 to win 11 on the Brewers to win by 2.
Okay. I am leaning White Sox. I like Shane Smith a lot. Tobias Myers is good, but I just don't know how ready he is. The Milwaukee Brewers on the road this year,
Yeah.
six wins, 11 losses.
Wow.
Now, in all fairness, the White Sox suck, and at home they're 4 wins, 9 losses. But I don't know. Yeah, the Shane Smith guy hasn't lit up a lot of runs.
Really interesting.
I don't know. I'm thinking the under just because.
The 7,
Well, it's like if Shane Smith hasn't let up more than 3 runs this year, he's playing a Brewers lineup that I don't have that much confidence in, and they're on the road where they haven't been playing well. Um, so if Shane Smith lets up 3 runs in 5 innings, and the bull, yeah, it's
the,
tough.
the White Sox pay +135.
Yeah, but that's just not that sexy to me either.
The White Sox pay, okay. 7.5 is 11 to win 10.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take the White Sox plus 136.
Okay, great.
It's hard though. This is hard, but to me, that's the value. The Brewers at -162 against a team with arguably a better pitcher just doesn't feel right. The over-under's tricky because if both these guys, I don't think Tobias is going to go deep. Shane Smith doesn't go deep. So if they
Mm.
both go as deep as possible and each let up 3 runs at best, so now we're
Let
at
me,
six.
dude.
Now we're at
You're
6 runs, and then
the
if the
Milwaukee Brewers have
bullpens
they're
combined
both
let up,
their. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
what were you
Sorry.
gonna say? No, go for it.
I just looked. I like the Brewers bullpen a lot. Uribe pitched today. Yoho pitched today, and Payamps pitched today. They all got on the mound today to win this game. That's meaningful to me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
here's
go.
the thing. If both starting pitchers stretch for relatively both of them of where they're at, if both these starting pitchers each go 6 innings and let up 3 earned runs, that would seem appropriate. And then if between both the bullpens over 6 innings, 2 runs get scored, you're at 8 runs.
That's an
Just like
over. But
that.
and I don't hate I don't hate a 5-3. I mean, it could be 5-2. It could be 5-2, but I don't hate a 5-3 final for this game. I hear you.
Yeah, but I think it could be 5-2 because if one pitcher definitely shows up, if Shane Smith really shows up or Tobias really shows up, and then the other team only shows up a little bit, and then it is 4-3 or 4-2 or 5-1, I'm not surprised at all. But I'm
Yeah.
really also not surprised by 5-3 at all. So then it comes down to the edge because it's a similar to bet to what I made yesterday, where I go, this feels super even, so I'd rather take a little extra money on what feels like a really even match. I'd like a little more. 136 feels cheap of you, DraftKings,
Hmm.
but I
Let's see if
will
we
do that.
I wonder if we can get you a better number somewhere. I wonder. But okay.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
it does seem a little unfair to bet on the
M-
White Sox to win and only get that.
maybe it would be plus 140. It's not going any further than that. I mean, that's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Um, okay. Hey, that's some really good thing. Oh, what if I could tell you you can get plus 145?
Where?
I know a guy.
Yeah. That then I feel much better and I'm definitely doing it.
Plus 145, you're doing it.
Yeah, plus 136 feels
Yeah,
it's
plus
rude to
145
bet
is
on the White
nice.
Sox. It's rude to bet on the White Sox at plus 136.
It is rude. It
It's
is
rude.
rude. It's rude. They should offer you more for supporting the White Sox. It should be worth more. It really
Yeah.
should be. You're
Or it
right.
should come with like a little toy.
Yeah, a Happy Meal, something. A Minecraft. That's my. They really want it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, a White Sox bet and a Happy Meal. So you're gonna do plus 145 on Shane Smith and the White Sox?
Yeah. We're very opposite on this is the most opposite I feel like we've been, no?
But we're not. When you're talking about it out loud, it's the same principles to me. Seriously,
Right.
I think minus 162 is too expensive to put on the Brewers to win against Shane Smith. I think that's way too expensive. This is relatively even money for the Brewers won 7-2 today. It could be very similar. Why not get paid $11? If that were to happen. I
Hmm.
I I I like your way at plus 145. It's pushing me to even consider betting on the Chicago White Sox tomorrow.
You can change your mind. Take a breath, close your eyes.
I mean, I am eager to support Shane Smith or whatever. I mean, I really am. I'm eager to. I mean, what did what happened today? Just one more thing, real quick. It was 7-2. Who did anything for the White Sox? Did anyone do anything for the White Sox? Benintendi and Robert each got. Oh God, they gave up. I think there were. I think there were very few hits, man. There were 4 hits, but it's Freddie Peralta. Freddie Peralta is much stronger pitcher than Tobias Myers.
Yeah. Yeah. Freddie Peralta is very good.
Plus 145, $10.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I can't do it yet. I'm sticking with the Brewers.
I understand. No, I mean, I'm betting on the White Sox. You don't have to apologize.
And and if you win, I'll be really happy for you. I will.
Uh,
Yeah.
if I win betting on the White Sox like this, then I get some sort of Oracle status, I think.
Hey man, I mean if not I mean you're like 3-4-0 and you might be undefeated all week so far. I mean, I we'd have to look back. I think it's going well for you. Yeah, man. You're
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great.
We might
Great.
be
So
part of a documentary and we don't even realize it yet. And at the end of this documentary, I've done some crazy autistic prodigy thing and we don't even realize it yet. So right now, this is part of the documentary. Me on my couch, just beating the odds.
yeah,
Dustin Hoffman.
Benji, I was just talking about what I'm definitely looking for alternate sources of income. So if this is it, I'm definitely. So
Ten
maybe
ten
this.
years ago, you worked on a Comedy Central show.
What is happening?
You
What
met
is happening?
a crass joke writer.
I love. Hey, it's we got to stay open. We got to.
There's
We.
this picture of me on that show. I had to leave the show early to go work on my pilot, and they got me a cake.
I remember.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very sweet of them.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was a really special time, man.
I'm so happy that Nikki's so famous now. She's such a wonderful, hardworking, cool, smart person. She
Completely
deserves it.
agree.
I don't
Completely
like the
agree with
word
you.
deserve, but she earned it and it aligns.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's super great and super awesome, and it's a good moment in time for her. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
And yeah, she was always super cool to me too, which is
Yeah.
great. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad it's got us talking about baseball. So thanks,
Here
man.
we are. All right.
All right. All right.
I
Well, good luck, and
I bet
we'll
on the
talk.
White Sox.
All right, great. Great, great, great. And I stuck with the Brewers.
Fine.
Weird. Okay. All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.